Y'all, it has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that Krishan Rock got into a physical altercation at a Tamar Braxton concert. Here to report the story live, y'all's favorite for whatever fucking reason, and he got his job back, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
On Friday evening, about... Bob.
What the hell we gonna do now?
On Friday evening, news about a physical altercation between rock and hairstylist James Wright Chanel started spreading across social media. According to sources, Tamar had invited the 23-year-old to make a guest appearance at her live show last night. However, when the time came for her performance, she could not be reached. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8.
Bob just got his job back. Okay, we're gonna test him out on these other stories, but as of right now, Bob is fired. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry?
I'm just trying to say, look at you. But back to the story at hand. What in the pure fuck? I'm so sorry. When I saw this story hit my timeline, bitch, I gagged, I laughed, I couldn't take. It is fucking hilarious. Everybody knows that I have a history with Miss Braxton. Okay, that did not end in the best of spirits. Okay, I actually went on the Hollywood group chat podcast and exposed her for trying to use me and not paying for my services. But for a year and a half, we had a budding, I considered a friendship, but I began, noticing some of the behaviors that are echoed even in this story, taking prevalence and taking hold. It was very tumultuous, and I definitely feel used to the point her security guard pushes me down at the concert, and the next day my assistant goes to tighten up that nappy ass braid in the back of her head. But that's It's not about me, it's about Krishan. First and foremost, the randomness of it all. Why is Krishan Rock at a Tamar Braxton concert? I'm gonna let y'all think about this before I tell you what I think. Okay, this is clearly a clout chase.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to what the hell could you go?
This is clearly a clout chase, and this is the reason why. Okay, so after the concert, Tamar Braxton decided that she wanted to post that she was #1 trending on Twitter. Now, I'm gonna tell you something about Krishan. It's toxic as fuck, but that bitch can get clout off of Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, simply by taking her tooth out her goddamn mouth. Okay? The girl was clout. Okay? The only reason she was invited to perform at, first of all, the genres are different. Okay? Tamar Braxton is an R&B singer. Why the hell are you having no tooth Krishan perform at your show anyway? Like, it don't make sense. That don't make sense, Wendy. Okay, that don't make sense. Now, if you look at the content involved in it, they were both on a live video having a good old time. Okay, they was having a good time. Okay, Krishan was there. Her tooth was in her mouth. Her lace front looked good, and she was kicking and getting drunk with the girls. Right? Toni Braxton was actually there too, talking about some, you know how Toni be doing. And Toni was there too. So let's just look at the evidence right quick. Tamar Braxton's concert, you bring someone who's trending as well as your sister who has put all of y'all Braxtons on. Okay? Who I know from personal experience is completely different than Tamar Braxton. Completely different. Toni is regal, okay? Somebody said, wrong info, Bootz. James is my friend. No one knew she was performing. She grabbed the mic from Tony. I'm not saying no more. She grabbed the mic from Tony. Hold on. I'm just giving you what I saw, girl. I haven't even...
Finish her.
I'm going to put in your comment, though, because James Wright Chanel is actually a client of mine. I read like this every day, baby. James, what did I do in terms of your grandmother that blew your mind?
How did you know what was in her house? And you knew that it was a white room with a picture on the fireplace.
Baby, I'm the best at what I do, girl. I have not talked to him about this situation, but it's good to have your perspective. Okay, so I'm just giving you what I saw. Okay, so they was having a good old kiki, a good old time or whatever. Next thing you know, you do see Tamar Braxton as well as Krishan on stage together. It looked very unchoreographed and unpolished. So, echoing Miss Shannon Mack down here, I would say, well, apparently she snatched the mic, but I am going to read to see if that is true. From that point in time, it goes quiet, and then the next day, apparently James Wright Chanel is in the hospital and she done stole off on him. Okay, this is what I'm going to say about James' connection to Tamar, because I have read them both in the same place. Tamar is using James. She's doing the same thing with James that she did with me. She's using you and attempting to use the umbrella of friendship to obtain either your services, whether it's you singing background for him, whether it's you doing her hair, whatever. I feel like Tamar is a people capturer. When I went to her house in LA, she had 3 teenagers there that she wouldn't let go home and then tried to kidnap me into the goddamn purple room of her bedroom. She likes to gather folk under the umbrella of friendship and or support to use them for the talents that they have. I agree. 100%. 100%. Energy vampire is what that is called, Unoverse down here. But that's just my personal experience with her. I'm not gonna ever like dismiss her talent or say that she's not reality TV worthy, because she is. She's just not a good friend. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that number. But apparently after she got on stage or whatever, there was an altercation between Krishan and James Wright Chanel that landed James in the motherfucking damn hospital. I don't know if that's true, okay? Shannon says that she knows James. I don't know if that's true or not, but I will say this. I will say that anything post the appearance is for clout. Anything. I mean, how embarrassing is that for James to actually have to go to the hospital because Krishan Toothless done hit him in the motherfucking face? You don't want that information out there or publicized like that. Meanwhile, James is in the hospital. Tamar decides to post that she is #1 trending on Twitter when your friend is in the hospital. Okay, so that's how you know it was for clout. But I'm actually going to read it to see exactly what the hell went on that night at the Love, Clearly, and War concert of Tamar Braxton. What went on, Spirit? Drunk. Alcohol. Krishan wasn't in her right mind. She wasn't in her right mind. Bruella. Clout. Look at that. Bruella. They saw an opportunity to make money off of this girl, and they got her karma that day because she was motherfucking drunk. That's true. That is true. Okay, so the actions that took place that were in malice was because Krishan wasn't in her right mind. And that would make sense because I did see a video where she said, bitch, I had a good time. I don't know what all this other rah-rah shit is about. And the promoter who went off, I don't know what he's talking about. She don't remember because the bitch was goddamn drunk. Okay, she was inebriated. Okay, that makes sense. But the law of karma states there will be an equal and active return of energy. So if y'all brought her there in malice and then she showed out and done popped your friend in the motherfucking face, that's karma if you ask me. The reptile card also shows up upright. So I do feel like her and Tamar might have some beef at this moment in time. I don't feel like they have spoken after that incident went down. No, Tamar did the same thing she did with me. She sends an extended paragraph explaining her side of the story, and then it goes on deaf ears, and that's basically what she did. Are there going to be any legal repercussions from James Wright Chanel? Mother Omen shows up in reverse. He is urged not to. He's urged not to press charges on her.
Finish her.
The fan card is upright. I feel like he might actually go forth with some charges on her. However, I do feel like Tamar Braxton got the clout and she's done with the situation and we'll never hear her talk about it again. Next story. And we also do have a receipt down here from Shannon. Y'all need to check out Shannon Mack's page. She wasn't in her right mind at all. She stole on James while she was paid for something he was actually consoling her for. And then she went crazy. That sounds like more than just alcohol. Is it more than just alcohol? Whoa!
Finish her.
You're still on meth, Cheryl.
There was some more drugs involved with that situation. So, again, I do feel like she was brought there in malice. I don't feel like they were trying to set her up to fail. I just think, like, her actions and based upon the karmic energy that was there, tipped her overboard. That's what I will feel. James, I say you get a bag off of this toothless girl. And I also am going to urge you, you might want to reanalyze your friendship with Miss Braxton. Okay. And that's from one gay boy to another. You just might want to reanalyze and make sure that you are compensated for your talents and your time.